Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Now, welcome back to another Apex Gaming PC shout out. It's our long-term partner for gaming PCs, desktops, laptops, etc. And right at the beginning, I just want to say, if you're quick, if you're in the market for a new PC, they have a flash sale on. If you use the code FLASH15 at checkout, you can get 15% off, which is a very big saving. So if you're in the market right now, now's the time to strike. But obviously, clicking the link down below will take you to my landing page. The Diamond, the Master, the Challenger are 3 tiers of PCs, all of which will play League of Legends very well. So if that's all you want, you can have the Diamond, and you can configure it a little bit more if you wanted to. But all of them, by base, will play League fine. It's worth knowing, I would do potentially a couple customizations. So if you click the red button, Customize, obviously you can change practically anything you want. You might want more storage, depending what you're going to do with your PC. But one thing I would say is, and look into it, is if you are somebody that is using Wi-Fi, you might want to get somewhere here, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. You might want capabilities of Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So like, you know, a PCIe card, which will be inbuilt into your desktop. You might want that. Otherwise, you can kind of add on USB sticks and stuff like that that give you that feature. So yeah, feel free to check it out. Link down below, all of which, if you click on obviously the different tiers, give you the average FPS settings for different games, some of the most popular games, and this is for high settings at 1080p gaming. So yeah, even the Diamond, our kind of base PC, will run League of Legends at 300 FPS plus at high settings 1080p gaming. Obviously, you don't ever really want to run a game over 300 FPS. You may as well cap it to whatever your monitor's refresh rate is. But that is going to be it. Obviously, they do international shipping if you're an international customer. So yeah, feel free to check them out. Link down below. Obviously, I have an Apex machine, and it's great. So hopefully you guys are in the market for something. If you are, be quick with Flash 15. If not, I will see, well, enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Welcome back to Admiral Banter, and we are back. Not fully. I'm still feeling a little bit rough, but I am doing a lot better than the last time I've made content. My voice is unfortunately the thing that is lacking a bit behind. I don't know if the mic picks it up, but my voice is still a bit rough. And unfortunately, talking does trigger my voice quite a lot. So my goal today is I want to try and get to, and I know this doesn't sound impressive at all, but I want to try and get to 4 hours on today's stream. So if I can get to 4 hours, I'd actually be pretty happy with that. You know, the last couple streams, I've made it to like 2 hours and stuff. So like, it's been pretty rough, you know, not being able to stream, as obviously it's my full-time job. But, you know, when you get ill, you get ill. And this one, obviously, we're 95% sure it was what it was. So, yeah. So the enemy team is pretty much full AD. Yes, they do have a Kaiser, obviously, who's going to be buying AP later, but still very heavy AD. So hopefully we'll be okay into itemizing. So this might even be, for me as Ziggs, delay my first item and buy a Seekers really early, because it's just so effective. You know, I'm against an Aurelia who does AD damage. Yes, a bit of true damage as well. And I'm going to be ganked, most likely, by a Master Yi, who does AD damage, and yes, also a bit of true damage. But you know what I mean? Like, it's the most effective. So why am I playing Ziggs, by the way? So Ziggs... Oh, that wouldn't have hit normally. Ziggs just got buffed that his explosion radius of his Q has gone up. That is a really nice change for Ziggs, because that's what he used to struggle with the most. You'd be playing Ziggs and like your Q would just miss people constantly. It was a pretty damn common thing, to be honest. Oh, God, I will be honest, I feel like a little bit dizzy at the moment. Someone just said to me, what's my thoughts on Forza? I'm loving it. I've been, with being ill and not being able to like play League and stream content. Luckily, again, before I got ill, we actually were really far ahead in content, thankfully. But yeah, I've been playing actually a lot of the new Forza in my spare time, and I am actually really enjoying it. It's gotten a lot of like bad reviews, and what it seems to be, especially for PC, I'm got a very good PC and I'm getting about 80 frames per second. So I can see if you don't have an insane PC, you're probably getting sub 60 frames per second, and that sucks. So I think a lot of the negative reviews, oh Jesus, are probably that. But the actual game, oh no. I'm actually really enjoying. There are a few things I don't like about it. Each car has basically its own development leveling, so you can't upgrade cars, you have to like level them up. That's really annoying and overly grindy for no reason. But I think they do that on purpose to try and make you play the game more.
What do you mean?
Again, it's something that we've spoken about many times, is modern games, they are basically fighting for your time. And that's where, you know, every game, regardless of it being, if it's not an MMORPG or anything, every game now has like daily quests. Even if the genre and everything, it doesn't make sense for it to have daily quests. Oh god. It's to try and just keep you playing their game as long as you possibly can. I'm gonna buy a tier. We should get that and then go back for the queue. Jarvan. Double kill. Nice. Oh, I didn't get that cannon. At least they recovered it, but that still wasn't great. Again, the enemy comp is very basic and straightforward, and it could be very annoying to play against. Because they basically have champions that dare I say, they're not really skill champions on the enemy team, a lot of them. They're just, we're going to jump on top of your face, and what are you going to do about it? That's basically it. And it's like, It's like, a Camille does that, a Lorelia does that, a Yi does that, and it's like, well... So, my goal here, by the way, is to just frustrate an Aurelia. If she does not kill me in lane phase and stuff, it frustrates her more than me. I'm a scaling mage, she's a lane bully Aurelia. I will outscale her in usefulness as long as she doesn't snowball. And yes, I'll be down on farm. Nice hook. I'll be down on farm. That's fine. I just don't want her to get a kill. It's that simple. And like, the more that she doesn't get a kill in lane phase, the more likely she's going to start making like mistakes, because she's going to panic about not getting kills as an Aurelia. So you can notice, like, her aggression level is really high. She's trying really hard to get a kill. And I'm just going to do my best to not let that happen. Thing with Aurelia, even if you try your best to play relatively passive, if she just decides to go all in, sometimes there's not a lot you can do against it as a squishy mage in the early game. She will just kill you. I want her to push. I'm pretending I've gone back. She's pushing it, which is nice. That's what I want. The problem with this type of matchup is I'm being denied farm because I have to be safe. And for me to get minions, I'm having to use my abilities. Yeah, she's so desperate. Holy moly. I'm having to use my abilities to get any sense of farm, but then... That was insanely aggressive. I honestly got baited by looking over... Oh my god, no, guys, the Aurelia. No. Oh my god, my team. I literally was looking at what they were doing, and I was like, what are they doing? And then Aurelia full engaged on me at the moment I looked at what's going on over here. That is so unlucky. Wow. That is so unlucky. That's so annoying. Hey, Zelge. Yeah, that's probably annoyed me, that.
I'm going.
Damn it. I'm going to push this in because Jarvan has wanted, he's pinged that, oh, I want to do Rift Herald, so get my lane push. Nice. So that hopefully will keep Aurelia there, so then we can do Rift Herald.
Come on.
Marcy's in theory is there, like doing blue, and could go top lane. And I don't know why they picked Vayne. They picked Vayne into knowing... They didn't know about Senna, but they did know about Kai'Sa.
Don't worry.
Oh, they're going to get dove. They need to go back. Or they'll just die under tower. What the hell? Wow, they're getting destroyed. They are properly getting destroyed in bot lane. Oh dear. So yeah, this game might be a bit frustrating. Maybe we can win grouping later, but it's going to be difficult. As for Ziggs, by the way, again, the matchup is so heavily favored into an Aurelia in the early game in lane phase anyway, so it would be hard to determine if Ziggs is okay or not anyway. Nice knock up. That worked well. That was Senna ult. But they died in bot lane also without using Senna ult. And their Kai'Sa, by the way, is 4-0, but she doesn't look like she's doing the new build, so maybe they are actually going to be full AD. So obviously the modern build, as you know, is buying lethality, transitioning into ability power. But she's buying... Oh dear, that Yone overstay for no reason. She's buying Oh no, she went... What? Static Shiv? Okay, that person is living in the past. Okay, you don't see that anymore. Wow. So she's actually probably going, hilariously, the original AP build, I'd imagine. Which is kind of funny.
Rampage.
Nice. We just randomly found a Senna in river. So yeah, she's probably going to static shiv into Nashers into AP. No idea if that build is good or not anymore.
Anyone got him?
Oh, so close, Yone. Hey, can of beans. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still not. I'm still not 100%. And again, it's the problem, you know, with my job. The thing that actually is hurting me the most is talking, and obviously my job requires a lot of talking. So it's a little bit unfortunate in that way, but it is what it is. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, this is Aurelia every single time she can, by the way. She's looking for an engage every single time. But she has to. Because Marcy is playing very, boring. Senna can't position to save her life, literally. Oh, Aurelia came bot lane. Is she TP? I don't know. I've not watched any Worlds. I'm personally not that interested in them. If I could make content on them, I might... Like, if I could have co-streamed it, I might have done it. Oh, she's raged out, I think. That was really weird. Yeah, if I was one of the chosen ones that actually could co-stream Worlds, I'd be more inclined to care about it, but Riot only cares about like 5 content creators. So if you're not one of those chosen ones, then it kind of just makes you feel a bit bad. So, yeah. Aurelia did use TP. Okay. Well, I wouldn't, again, it sounds weird to say, would I like to be one of the chosen ones to do Worlds content? Yeah, but I also just don't think that premise should exist. You know? I think it's a fairly toxic premise anyway. Like, oh, that Thresh just kind of hinted it. I just think, you know, let content creators co-stream or not. There shouldn't be a weird select few that can and most that can't. I just think it's a bit odd. It's always going to leave a bad, like, if how about, like, if you're a league partner, you can co-stream. Like, that makes sense to me. But yeah, because I swear even some of the people that they've approved to even do it aren't even league partners, and it's like, oh. 7-1 Kai'Sa. I really want Kai'Sa to go away, man. It's been so boring that she's been OP for literally like months and months and months. Just want some variety in my games when it's just the same AD carry every single game. It's just boring. Hey. So he got the solo kill on Camille, and yes, by the way, he will most likely place your bets. Will he be buying a whole breaker next? Most likely, yes. So again, lane phase for me, quite boring, but this is exactly what we want. It's weird to say, but sometimes a boring lane phase is exactly what you want when you're against certain things. Have I experienced breakups? Or like relationship breakups? Not crazy. Again, Queen Pleb, my current girlfriend, is my first like proper adult partner. I had obviously a few girlfriends and stuff when I was a teenager, but like they're not exactly, you know, the same type of relationship when you're an adult. So yeah. Nah, Queen Pleb will be it for me. I'm so lucky that I have found my person. This Thresh is dying again and trying to instantly surrender. What a little baby. Maybe don't be 1 and 5 on Thresh support. Or 1 and 4, sorry. Really easy to not feed like mad, you know? 3k gold. But no, they're like, yeah, so like Queen Pleb is my first proper serious adult relationship. But yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world, you know? All I'll say, like, presumably someone has asked that question in chat. Maybe they're going through a breakup right now. Like, there will be someone out for you. You know, sometimes you have to be patient with it. Sometimes you can't force it. But there will be someone. And a lot of the time it's being in the right place, right time, and all that stuff. And maybe the person, obviously, that you were with just wasn't the right person in the long run. Maybe you had a good time for a while, but then, you know, after a while you kind of work out, you know, you're committing spending your life with somebody. That's a big commitment. And if it's not right, it's not right. And that's, again, it's okay for it not to be okay. So I would say, you know, don't force it. And sometimes if, you know, a relationship does break down, just think of it as that wasn't your life person, you know? And that's okay. How did me and Queen Pleb meet? We met on a dating app, as pretty much everybody does nowadays. And it's kind of weird, like, we technically shouldn't have been matched at all. Because both of us gave a radius, and we were out of that radius. So in theory, we technically shouldn't have met.
I got this.
Oh my god, this Vayne. This bot lane is making this game really difficult, man. They are currently, what, 3 and 9 in bot lane. And yeah, that's as a crazy thing. Me and Queen Pleb matched and stuff in... Oh god, when did we match? August, I want to say. I think it was August 2020. It was during the pandemic. And a lot of people, obviously, you weren't going out, you weren't meeting people. So what a lot of people did was go on dating apps to meet people during the pandemic. And I did that. A lot of people, she did that, obviously. And without the pandemic, in a really weird, messed up way, we would not have met. Because if the pandemic wasn't about, maybe I wouldn't be on my phone on a dating app, you know? So it's weird how life throws you curveballs, and it's just how sometimes you take them. It is very weird. But the way that someone actually said it was quite weird. I did a commentary the other day, and like, I don't know, I said something about believing, and I was like, oh, I don't believe in a god, just under my voice. Then someone like in the comments of YouTube was like, you have to believe in something. It's like, yeah. It wasn't really what I was talking about, was like, you know, not believing in anything. It was just not believing in any type of faith. But yeah, I believe in people being good. But the biggest thing I'd say in that any type of like belief like that, if you will, I do believe in a form of the butterfly effect. Of your choices that you make now affect your future. And the way that I've always been described it is think of life as a corridor, and it's all full of doors. Some doors you will open and some you will not. And one door you open can lead to another corridor that has amazing things and amazing opportunities. And some corridors, you know, you wish, you know, down the line you may have wished you opened that door and you didn't. But that is what life is a lot to me, is life is a bunch of corridors. Vayne should be pretty safe against Aurelia, to be fair. She's not overly fed. Vayne has got both summoners available and her ultimate, which makes her pretty safe as well. Don't you love that the Kai'Sa can still do this build that Riot tried their best to get rid of? This no interaction build that she basically just wants to press W 24/7 eventually. Very fun. Ooh, Senna's top lane when Dragon's about to spawn. That's weird. It is an odd choice of positioning. Senna's dead. What is Senna doing? This Senna is just awful with positioning. Lovely. So yeah, Ziggs, I will say, feels okay, but he just feels, and this is potentially the negative, he just feels like a typical mage. And that's the problem. A lot of typical mages in modern day League kinda suck. That's the problem. Boomba. Why are we forcing that hard, guys? Why are we... Oh, hello. Why did Marcy come? Oh my god, Marcy really, really threw that hard. Yone! It's so stupid. If Marcy didn't do that, come in then and didn't die, they might have been able to snowball into something really big there. Like, they may have been able to snowball into Baron. Lol. This Senna's positioning is so bad. Where did the Kai'Sa go?
Your turret has been destroyed. Impatient? I'm not impatient.
Overstay by Camille. Oh, Rush actually got that cancel. Oh god, what am I watching? Oh, guys. Oh, Jesus.
Let's blow this joint.
Screw this. Oh, I should have focused on moving more myself. That was definitely worth for Senna. I'm a fed Ziggs. She got a solo kill on a fed Ziggs as basically an inting support. That was very worth for her to do that. Oh, what the hell? Kai'Sa's positioning is a little bit wacky. Vayne should be able to get that. Vayne's got really good chase down. I actually forgot they've got a Master Yi. He has been useless this game. Hey, Elio Chimer. So yeah, this game a bit messy, mainly from our bot lane not doing well, but over... Wait, Master Yi's down there. Wait, I thought that was Master Yi in the middle of that fight. It wasn't. What the hell am I talking about? I have no idea, apparently. They have Master Yi split pushing bot lane when Baron fight is happening. Bit peculiar. Typical Master Yi player.
This doesn't look safe.
I just don't know why you'd play Yi. He has strength, but like, damn, it's boring. I want to get level 16.
Come on.
That's not okay. He didn't even have ultimate up. And there you go, GG. Alright, got our first win of the day. Let's go. It is worth saying, at the beginning of this game, we were 0 LP. If I lost this game, we potentially could have got demoted down to Emerald. But obviously, I have been playing ranked a little bit with even still being ill, which is a bad idea. Again, it's the negative part of this truly being my job is I gotta sometimes still keep playing. So yeah, but I'm not 100% right now, but I'm feeling a lot better, and I think it shouldn't affect how I'm playing now, which is good. So get our first win. We go 4-2-4, nearly 12k damage. So yeah, nearly over double damage the Aurelia. That in essence is perfect, by the way. So again, Aurelia ended the game 1-3. She is a lane bully who preys on squishy mages, and I just didn't let her snowball from me. That is exactly what you need to do. I bet, in essence, dare I say, played this near perfectly. And by doing that is boring, but that sometimes is exactly what you have to do. So a lesson, obviously, to some people, because I will, quite often see people feed an Aurelia, and you're just like, why are you even fighting an Aurelia? And they don't really know. But yeah. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you have not. That'd be great. I haven't brought up the stats. I didn't do that at the beginning because we were straight into the game. So I will show you them now momentarily. Where are the stats? Sorry. Again, brain is still a little bit mush. So we do that. In theory, boom. There you go. There's the stats. So that was an Aurelia. What the hell? That's bizarre. So 26 solo queue games, 170 games of ranked on Aurelia. So that must be more of a flex queue player. But that must be like an Aurelia one trick or something. She wasn't that good. The Senna was a one trick, surprisingly, because again, her positioning was absolutely awful. Camille didn't play it at all. Master Yi is also, well, dare I say, like, he's probably a Master Yi main, but because Briar's come out, has probably been spamming Briar, but he's probably got more games of Master Yi. And then my team, okay, so Jarvan was actually doing queue with the Vayne. The Thresh does play a lot of Thresh. Millionaire, 2 million master points with Thresh. Yone negative win rate and stuff, but just Yone's Yone. Again, Hull Breaker champion versus non-Hull Breaker champion, so he has advantage. But my first game is Ziggs. First impressions, he feels good. The Q definitely feels better. But the problem with Ziggs is he still is just a fundamental mage. And in most matchups against non-mages, mid laners aren't very good anymore. Luckily, this Aurelia didn't seem very good. Or at least I could control her aggressiveness. And, you know, she was ahead of me on farm. But you just accept that and go, I'm just not going to feed you. And that's it. So it worked out pretty good. But that is going to be it. If you guys enjoyed our first game of the play session, do throw a like on it. And yeah, someone in Karim just said, do I like the change? Yes. So again, his Q being less completely accurate and you can have a bit more explosion radius is really nice for Ziggs. It does make him a little bit easier, but Ziggs actually is one of the hardest mages to play. Every single thing he has is a skill shot with also a bouncing bomb ability that you have to judge the bounces. It's good that he's a little bit easier, or a bit more forgiving, should we say. But that's going to be it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.
Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our glory to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal